Welcome to episode 7 of Truck Driver Fixing His Own Shit. Today we are going to be changing a wheel seal on a trailer. First thing we're going to do here is take the tires off. Then what we need to do is unadjust the brakes so we can take the drum off. And then right here we're going to take the hubcap off. So next thing we do is we take out the safety pin that holds the wheel bearing nut on. So we can unscrew that. Then what I do is I put it in a bucket with diesel, because that's what I use to clean it. It's a lot cheaper to do than, with all brake cleaner. Then we're going to slide the back bearing off. And right here we're going to take the brake shoe off because we need to replace that because it's all covered in grease. And right here we're just going to make sure that we clean everything, spray down with brake cleaner. Make sure there's no damage to the spindle. As you can see right there, there's a little piece of the seal or the wheel seal that's left on the spindle, which we're going to take off. Then right here what I'm doing is I'm taking a pick to the back side of the hub and cleaning all those little grooves out, because that's where the ABS gets its reading from. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a wire brush to it and clean it all down, clean the whole hub, spray it down, make sure it's all good to be put back on to the spindle. Now what we're going to do here is take the bearing out of our diesel and wipe it down, make sure it's good, and put grease on it, because this is a grease, not oil hub. And we're going to wipe everything down. Now we're going to take our wheel seal and we are going to put that on. It's like grease, but that's not grease. That comes with the seal, which allows the seal to expand once it's in the hub. These seals are installed by a piece of wood or a hammer. No special tools needed. Now we're going to put it back. We're going to take our other bearing. We're obviously going to lube that one as well with a bunch of grease. And we're going to slide it on. Then right here we have kind of like a washer that has a groove in it that goes on the spindle. We're going to put that back on, and then we're going to take the nut and we're going to preload it so the seal gets seated properly onto the spindle. We're going to tighten it all the way down, and then we're going to back it off. What I do is I tighten it all the way down 3 times. I torque it to 250-ish. Then I back it off slowly to where I want it to be, because I don't have the special tools some of these guys have. So I do it old school by hand. Now once I get it where I want it to be, I put the safety pin back in. That doesn't allow that outer nut to spin or get loose. It locks it in place. Now since this is a greased hub, not a oil hub, we pre-fill the hubcap with grease. Once that melts, that'll go back inside. And right here, we're putting the brake shoe. We're putting it together. Now that everything's together, we got our springs in place. We're going to throw it over the S-cam. Loosen the slack adjuster just a little bit, make sure it's seated properly. Then we got the 2 springs on the other side. This is a 4707 brake shoe. We're going to put those springs in, and we're going to slide the drum on. And after the drum is on, you put the tires back on. I didn't want to show that again. It's pretty simple. You air up the trailer, make sure there's air to it, you adjust the brakes, drop it down, and you're done. Now follow for more videos like this.